Hello, this is Lion MVE1, aka Lion, and welcome to another Manga Haul for the month of August 2022. I just wanted to say to you guys before we start that thank you again for watching the video. Thank you guys for subscribing and commenting so far, and I hope you guys continue to do that, and we can have a good community here. And I have a big haul for you guys, as you can tell, but enough of that ramble spiel. Let's get into the manga. First thing that we got is Yakuza Reincarnation Volumes 1 and 2. I did read these volumes, and I just want to say that I am liking the story so far. Uh, Yakuza Reincarnation is about a former, well, not former, it was a Yakuza member, like an older one, an old man that gets reincarnated into another world. I don't want to share any details just in case you want to try to read it for yourself. Reincarnated into another world, into a female's body, as you can see, and he is a princess of a kingdom, and he gets into fights and scuffles and still acts as the tough burly man that he was, but in a female's body, and gets women to still be attracted to him in some way, shape, or form. But I will say this story was really refreshing, and to be honest, if I go through the art real quick, the art style in this is like gory a little bit at times, and it's rough, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? And I really do like the story and where it's going so far. And if you like a good isekai stories, I definitely actually recommend this. This was really good. Next up is Kimi no Jin. I have not read this yet, but all I heard is positive things. I did do a quick skim of how the art looks, and the art in here looks really good as well. Nothing too much to say about this. Can't wait to read this though. Next is Chain Soldier Volume 1. Chain Soldier. The real title is Hikaru no Slave, but you know why they had to change it, just because of that one word alone. But this is, I was surprised when I found out the author of this. The author of this is actually the same person that did Akame Kill, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of Akame Kill, but I really do like this story. So he did do better in his writing in this story, because there's a lot of action, a lot of fighting, and a lot of lewd stuff that happens because it's an ecchi series, and I can't really show you what goes on in here because it's pretty intense with the lewdness. But yeah, I feel like it's some better ecchi than other ecchis out there. Like if you watch the Dark Sage, like his Holy Trinity, I think it's better than some of them, but you didn't hear that from me. Next is Komi Can't Communicate Volume 20. Komi still continues to be a series that I love reading week to week, so I still keep picking up the volumes, and it is still good to this day, and I think they're in second year still. I don't know if they're close to ending the second year. All I know is, you know, they keep doing the cute banter, can't talk, and they keep, you know, just being friends and having, supporting each other and doing cute things, and I love it. Next is Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 17. I think this is after the end of the Shibuya arc, and then we get the stuff with Maki, and oh my god, this Maki is such a badass, bro. If you read Jujutsu Kaisen, you know she's great, and I love that whole fight scene and everything. And I don't want to spoil it for anyone that's only a anime only. Just know Maki greatness awaits you soon in anime. Next up is One Piece Volume 100, the first English release of anything to get a Volume 100. And, aka my goat, this is my goat. Oh my god, I love One Piece. One of the anime slash manga that really made me think about like anime and manga, like, you know, ranking them, like, oh, what's first and what's second, what's third and stuff like that, just because how good it is. That's how good One Piece is to me, because I really just watched anime just to watch anime when I was like a teenager, but now I actually like rank stuff and stuff like that and consider what's good, what's okay, and what's bad. And it's all thanks to One Piece, and I think it's, to me personally, the greatest manga of all time. Next up is Jujutsu Kaiju number 8, volumes 2 and 3. Uh, what can I say about Kaiju number 8 that has the only really be saying? Great art, great action, a protagonist that's not a child. But all I can say is I'm so happy that we are. It's still going on, and the story is still strong. And if y'all read the current chapter, what's going on? All things are about to go down. Just I love this. I love this. Next is The King's Beast Volume 7. I still haven't read this yet, but this is still a good series because wait, no, I have read it, but I only read like the first couple chapters. And it still intrigues me, and I'm still gonna read it, but I still gotta read Hell's Paradise first and stuff like that. If y'all watch my reading log, I got stuff before I can get to this. So I like to go in order. But I still think it's good, and I still can't wait to read the rest of it. Next is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volumes 15 and 14. I thought I had this in order. But man, they are pumping these out, aren't they? We got these two in just this month alone. Kind of crazy. Seven Seas is doing a phenomenal job with just a lot of their releases lately. To be honest, they're my favorite publisher just because of quality control and a standpoint of that. But I know there's the whole debacle with Seven Seas and their employees and stuff like that, and I really hope that gets resolved soon, just because I know their potential and they do create better quality books than the competition, especially Kodansha, and this is kind of lacking to me. So I hope that gets resolved. But again, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, I'm about to read the first volume. Can't wait to get into it, but I just want to keep up to date with the releases, just because when I was trying to get it, it was just really hard just to find all the volumes, and I just really got lucky at the store I was at the time. Next up is Kaguya-sama Love is War. Kaguya-sama, what can I say about this? That, again, hasn't already been said. Great comedy, great, love strategy type of ordeal. I don't even know really what to call it. It's actually technically a seinen, which I was kind of shocked about. But it's still one of the best things that come out in the love category in a while, and I just can't wait to pick up more. Next up is one of the best series, new gens out right now, Blue Lock Volume 2. We finally got Volume 2. It is so good. Blue Lock is still so good. I'm up to date with the current chapters of this. I read this weekly, and it's still good now, and I'm just happy that we got an English release, can't talk, and people are going to get to enjoy this. If you haven't picked it up, please pick it up. So good. And another thing that starts with Blue that I feel the same way is Blue Period, Volume 8. Another series that you should just pick up and read, because the story is that good. Because it's just but no, but for real, again, I'm so happy we are getting Blue Period at a fast pace. Again, it's kind of like the same rate as almost Totally Bound, but not as fast. We're getting these by month to month basis. They're pumping these out. That means Blue Period must be really popular, and I'm glad to see it, because the quality of the story is very good, even though the anime did not do so well. But I just can't stress enough, Blue Period, please pick it up. So good. Next is Kowloon, the Generic Romance Volume 1. I know this is made by the same person that did After the Rain, but that's all I know about this. And a lot of people have been raving about this on Twitter, that this first volume was really good, but I have yet to get into it, and I can't wait to get into it, because everybody's just been talking about this. But if you have read Kowloon, please tell me what you thought in the comments below. I want to know what your thoughts are. Next up is My Dress Up Darling, Volume 6. Again, another series I read by the chapters, and it's still good to this day. It's kind of fell off just a little bit, just a smidge, with the how can I say this, with the story, just because it's the story right now, it doesn't have a lot of drama or stuff like that. It's just, they're just trying to find the love for each other and still doing the cosplay things. The whole routine and lingo. You know what I'm saying? So they're just a little stagnant at the moment. Nothing bad, just stagnant. But it's still a good series. I still pick it up to this day, and I will say, not Sega. Square Enix has been doing a good job of keeping these in stock because it took a while for me just to get the first couple volumes, but now we're doing okay now. Next is Yokohama. I will not say the rest of this just because I don't know how to say it exactly, but this is a series that's on Mal, that's in like the top 50 on Mal. And all I just want to say is I didn't think we will get an English release of this, but again, 7 Seas proving us wrong with this nice quality of a book. I really thought this was going to be hardcover at first, but it doesn't have to be. But the art in here is really good. I took like a quick glimpse of it. It looks great. But yeah, I'm just glad that we get a classic manga in an English release. And a lot of people say we had this release of this before, and I was looking this up and I could not find anything. So this must be the first release of this. But I'm glad that we have it. And if y'all picked this up and read it, what do y'all think about it? And I can't wait to read it myself. Next up is the Grandmaster of the Demonic Cultivation, Volume 3. Again, I have not read this. I'm just picking this up again because just want to make sure I'm on top of the releases. And when I get to it, I'll have all the stuff so I can just binge it. Because that's what I like to do with a lot of series. I like to just binge things. So I'm just picking this up as it just comes out along. And I just can't wait to read it when I get the time to. Next up is Record of Ragnarok Volumes 1, 2, and 3. I've read the first couple chapters of Record of Ragnarok and I liked it. It was good action battle series with humans and gods trying to decide the fate of humanity because the gods don't think humans really exist and they should just start over because they don't like where humans are going. But the indies fights, the humans really do test, like if we test the mentalitude of the gods with just the fighting capabilities and saying, hey, I know humans aren't perfect, but we're here to stay and we're gonna beat your ass. So again, this is a good series that I've read so far. I think I read enough of chapters to cover the first volume. I don't know about the next two, so I'm gonna read these physically and I'm gonna get back to y'all of what I think so far, and hopefully I like it. And next is a series that I read the first 2 volumes for and I liked it so much I picked up the rest. It's Mason and Koku by the same creator of Inuyasha and Rama 1/2. Is Mason and Koku volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lastly 8. And what can I say about Mason and Koku? With the first volume, I really did enjoy the the banter between the main couple, the main character, and Koku and stuff like that. The manager of the inn. But the thing is, the thing that I really dislike about the manga though is the side characters. They're just so annoying to me personally, just because I feel like in modern romance titles, they just the side characters help the guy or girl get the person that they want to get with. But in this one, I feel like they do the exact opposite, and they're kind of blocking him from getting the girl, because they kind of actually in the first 2 volumes introduce the dude's main competitor to try to get the Miss Koku here, which is, I'm like, why would you do that? Who does this? I thought y'all was his friend. But again, they do bash on him more than they help him out, and they say he's like, oh, he's not reliable, lazy, stuff like that. But he does prove that he can be reliable and stuff like that. Like, he's not a bad dude, but the way they just clown on him all the time and don't give him a break, I got annoyed with him. Which I hope when I read more to this, they take more of a background and not be as prevalent. But of course, they're gonna be there. Of course, they live together in this big giant inn, right? But I just hope they take more of a back burner, because I do like the main relationship. And even though I didn't like how they introduced like the main guy's rival in a sense, it was the rival is not a bad guy. He's not a bad dude. But in a sense, I can't wait to read more. And lastly, of one of the physicals before I get to some of the bigger stuff that I got this month is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I love Xenoblade Chronicles. This game is this franchise, I should say, is so good. So good, and if you haven't played it, please play it. This is such a good game. I have not played 3 yet. It's still, as you can see, sealed, but I cannot wait till when I get to it. But I still got more stuff for you. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, I got some art books I want to show y'all real quick. One of the art books that I got is a Studio Trigger art book with a lot of their famous works that they made with Evangelion, Promare, Panty and Stocking, and Kill la Kill. Some of my favorite stuff. This is my favorite studio for anime. Anything they do, I cannot wait to watch, and I cannot wait to watch that cyberpunk anime. It's gonna be good. Oh my god. And I want to just give y'all like a quick glimpse of it. Some of the art in here. Like, look at that, man. So good. So good. I'm not gonna lie, this was a hefty bidding. But I feel like, this was still a good pickup, just because I'm just a huge fan of the studio, and they just always do good work. Gurren Lagann, one of the best animes of all time. You cannot convince me otherwise. This book was just worth it for me. I just needed to get this. Next is from, again, what we just came off of, Xenoblade Chronicles books, a fan art book and a official game art book of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. With this, I don't know if I can show a lot of stuff in here, because it's not like degenerate, but it's not, still kind of not safe for work in a way. So I'm not going to open that just in case. I just want to show you the cover, because the cover's okay, I think. But we got the art book for the game, and I just want to tear through a couple pages of this, just because I think the art in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is just so good. Like, look at that, man. That's good stuff. But yeah, alright, I'm gonna be cutting again, and I'm gonna show you the other stuff I got this month. Alright, the next thing I got to show y'all is the One Piece box set for volume 71 through 90. And I just took the liberties of taking off the poster, if y'all want to go see that. Front side, back side, and the little booklet of the cover stories for each chapter, you know? Because, you know, One Piece is an evolving world that keeps going and going and going and going and going. But I just want to say, I'm still collecting One Piece. I don't have everything. And I started off with this box set just because it was the easiest one to get. And I am so happy. Here's volume 71, 72, 73, 74, 5, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Ah, such a good fight. And 90, the referee. And I just want to say about One Piece that, man, One Piece is my favorite series of all time, once again. And I'm so happy I'm able to support Oda and give him what he deserves, because I feel like it deserves to be the top selling manga of all time, stuff like that. Y'all might think like, oh, he's just pampering it up. I really do think this is the greatest manga of all time, and I stand by that till this day. It is that good. Alright, I have one more thing to show y'all. Again, be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. The last thing I gotta show y'all is a rice stuff order from the birthday sale. Yes, I know, the birthday sale. And the thing is, this is not even everything. I still got another package that I'm still waiting on. But I want to show you this box right here, because this is all one series. And it's one series that I want because I really think it's one of the newer best shonens that's out there. And that will be Black Clover volumes 1 to 29, with the exception of 25, because 25 was out of stock, of course. But you know, we'll get that later. You know, Rice Stuff had a sale of Black Clover, and I had to get my hands on it just because I believe Black Clover, once again, is one of the better newer shonens out there. And I just needed this, and it had a bundle sale, so I just had to get this. I just had to get this in my collection. Volume 22. And I'm showing you guys stuff that's out of order. I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm just trying to grab whatever I can quickly. But what can I say about Black Clover? I love the speed that it goes at. I love the fast pace. I love the action. I love the characters. I love how they care about each other so much that they're willing to do anything to help each other out. I just love that dynamic, just in shonen period. And Black Clover does it well. And I know it's has its tropes and everything like that, but you cannot deny that Black Clover is it deserves its spot just because it's that good. To me, it's that good. It just keeps going and going, and it keeps blowing my expectations, especially with the current chapters that's coming out from the author's break that just happened. Just good stuff all around, and I'm still impressed with it till this day. Like, again, it had a slow start, yes. The main character's voice actor, was he annoying? Yes. But the quality of the story just kept getting better and better, and that was one thing I just never got about with Black Clover and people hating on it. It's like, why is people like, it was going too slow, it's annoying, stuff like that. And I'm like, do you guys not know shonen? Shonen sometimes takes forever just to get to its good part. And I knew that. I think a lot of other people that read shonen know that. Just sometimes some stuff takes a while, and I was willing to wait because I was waiting. I knew about the hype of Black Clover because Shonen Jump was hyping it up, and I was just buying into the hype, and I loved it. It was slow at first, but look where it is now. One of the best shonens, some of the best characters I read in a while, and yeah, just can't get more enough of this. Let me just get that out of the way. Nope. And I can't wait for more. I think in the month of September we get volume 30. So I can't wait for that. I just can't wait to get more of this series. And I hope the last arc ends with a bang and we get more. And the last volume to end with the newest volume, volume 29. I know that was a long video. but I'm glad you guys stuck with me to the end. Again, thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, the whole 9 yards, and I will guys see you in the next one. Peace.